When it comes to language learning, are you a bit of an introvert who's thinking, maybe I need to become more extroverted and more social in order to make progress with my language learning? Or when it comes to language learning, do you struggle with insecurity and you feel you need a little more confidence in yourself, in your abilities? Maybe in the past people said you're no good at learning languages, or you're no good at school, you're no good at study, and you're still bearing those scars. You might even be doing pretty well but still think you're not. That's a serious problem. Another question in relation to your language learning: do you lack discipline or consistency? And so your own unruliness, your own your own tendency to be too free form, is that what's holding you back? These sorts of character traits or personas, or maybe we can even call them a character flaw or a weakness, let's call it what it is. These are what I'm building into the language learning resources that I make. I want you to feel like the feelings that you feel are represented in my games, in my stories, in my videos for YouTube, and in my resource packages. I think that our weaknesses are actually, they give us an insight. They're like puzzles, and when we work on them, when we complete them, we unlock something about ourselves, we see something about ourselves, and we can turn those weaknesses into our greatest strengths. What you feel is a weakness or a shortcoming is not something that you should run from, that you should hide from, that you should be fearful of. That is like a welcomed message from the universe that this is precisely what you need to work on. Imagine if you had no idea about it, if you never thought about it, if you never felt it, you wouldn't know you need to work on it. So to be cognizant of it, to be self-aware of it, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but it's a good thing. It's a step in the right direction to addressing that problem. If we just rely on what makes us feel comfortable, if we just stand on our strengths all the time, we're not going to get better. We might get better in one narrow dimension, one narrow area, but we're not going to get better overall. And to be successful in several different areas, all of them would be best, I think is what's truly necessary to live a meaningful and successful life today. There's so much chaos and craziness going on, and it demands a total response. So, I want to share with you today that I have a game. It's called Heading Into Language Land, and there are characters in this game and in this story that may represent the exact problems that you're struggling with. There's a character named Metamet who actually represents me, because I feel like I'm on the journey from introvert to extrovert. I'm trying hard to go down that road. There's a character named Naomi who is really an excellent sword fighter and language learner, but she doesn't think she is. She has deep insecurities inside that other people can't understand and don't believe she really has. And we're going to see in the next edition of the game a character named Sarah who, she is like a swashbuckling type of character. She loves her independence and her free will. She just refuses to be tied down. She doesn't like to submit to the authority of masters who actually know much better than her and could train her to be much better. So she resists discipline, and she doesn't care about consistency. She loves spontaneity, and that's become a problem for her as she's watched her compatriots or her peers move way beyond her, because they are more disciplined, they are more consistent, even though they don't really like to be. Now, if some of the characters who I've developed in my stories and in my games don't particularly match you, remember that we can design a character who matches you perfectly or who represents you. I have the character Metamet who represents me. I named him Metamet because it's like Meta-Mat. To me, he represents a vision for a greater Matt going forward that I want to try to realize. So, we can do a card commission or a story commission to bring your alter ego to life. Having an alter ego So important. Remember that Kobe Bryant had the Black Mamba. Remember that Beyonce had Sasha Fierce. The star performers in the world know how important this is because we may have self-limiting beliefs that we don't even realize we have. So to take the active step to construct a greater vision and actually imagine it, see what it looks like, create a picture, create a card, create a story to study and to look at and to believe in is really useful. So, if you want to learn more about the card commissions that we're doing, have a look in the Heading into Language Land playlist. Have a look at languagecardgames.com. You can go to the shop, look at the Heading into Language Land card game, scroll down on that product page. You can see on the website and on my YouTube channel card commissions that I did for other customers and friends. You can get your own artist or use AI to create your character. Or you can chat with me. Possibly we could use an artist who's on my team who works on this game. And then we get to design all the features of the card. What are the topics that matter most to you in your life that you want to be able to speak more eloquently about and more impactfully about? We get to fill the card with that information. So it's extremely motivational, it's extremely galvanizing, and my friend and customer Jay said, this makes my language learning journey feel much more personal, much more customized. I'm excited to study more about these topics on the card. Thank you so much for watching this video today, and if you're struggling with a particular weakness or shortcoming and you don't mind to share, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I can talk to you about some advice or some ideas I have. Maybe I've struggled with a similar thing. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back here next time.